All right, I hope I'm in this video. I just filmed a video a second ago and my head was cut off, so hope I'm in the frame this time. I don't really know what I want to talk about, to be honest. So I guess I'm going to talk and discuss a little bit about self-inquiry. I have another video uploaded, another short, check it out, about the power of looking at your hands and how you can use it as a self-inquiry practice. Today, I'm going to introduce a different kind of self-inquiry practice, which is trying to understand who the I is whenever you use I statements. For example, yesterday, I was feeling anxious, lost, and frustrated for most of the day. I'm trying my best to flesh out being a creator, but sometimes that creative energy doesn't come to me. I try to figure out what my purpose is and what I can offer to society. And sometimes nothing comes up and it makes me feel worthless. But every time I get into those feelings, I use the word I. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating a different type of self-inquiry. I have another YouTube short where I talk about putting your hands in front of your face and using your hands as a tool to self-inquire, to facilitate the enlightenment process, awakening, the acknowledgement of being, and being the only thing that there is, being the only thing that there could be. But right now, I'm going to discuss a different type of self-inquiry process that I use. I switch between them so I can kind of take a multifaceted approach to self-actualization, to awakening, and so forth. This one is evaluating who the I is when you express your state of affairs. For example, yesterday, I was feeling anxious, lost, overwhelmed, and frustrated because I'm trying to be a creator. I'm trying to be creative. And I had moments where I would withdraw into myself and I would say like, man, I'm feeling really anxious today. I'm feeling frustrated by this. I'm frustrated. I'm overwhelmed. I'm not doing enough. The thing that these phrases have in common is the word I. Today, I come out to the forest to let some steam off, to be alone, to be with nature. And I feel open. I feel hopeful. I feel alive. I feel rejuvenated. Again, the common statement being I, and the emotions being completely different. So how do we do self-inquiry this way? Well, what you do is you take those statements. You take the I am frustrated. I am rejuvenated. I am overwhelmed. I am open. I am alive. And when you say I, and you can do it in your head as well. So you can, and it might help if you close your eyes and you say, I'm frustrated. What you're trying to do is you're trying to feel into what's being referred to as I. You might think like, you said I, bro, you're you, the dude we're looking at on the camera. But that's because you don't understand non-duality yet. You see, what non-duality says, for a quick recap, you're not the body. It's illusory. It's an illusion, much like everything else in reality. You're not the brain, which is a part of the body. So you're not the brain. You're not the thoughts, nor can you prove that the thoughts originate in your brain. So like, I am frustrated would be a thought, and it's referring, and the phrase I am frustrated is actually an entire creation of reality, because it implies that there's something that's feeling the frustration and that the frustration exists. But we know, and it might take 100 years from now, But we do know now that consciousness is all there is. It's not even a model at this point. It's all we got. That's the only thing since the beginning of mankind that we know we have. It's the only thing we have to work with, is that something is going on, right? You're watching this video. I appear to be a dude talking to you. I appear to be in a forest. From my point of view, you guys are going to be watching this video when I upload it. You're sitting at your computer. You're on your phone swiping on YouTube or whatever. So that is happening. Consciousness, awareness. We're aware that something's happening. But we're trying to figure out who the I is. Who's the I? Because when you're frustrated, you also say I. When you're happy, you also say I. And I say it. And your mom says it. And my mom says it. And if animals could speak, they would say it. And if trees could talk, they would say it. A tree wouldn't say something in reality has fallen over. It would say, I have fallen over. I say that, I might take a picture. My camera is actually set up on a tree that's fallen over. So we're trying to investigate who the I is, what's being referred to when we say I. And so this is another self-inquiry practice. Now, awakening and enlightenment is a spontaneous process that I have not achieved yet. I have the theoretical foundation. I study people that have achieved it. Actualize.org's Leo Gura, Rupert Spira, and some books and whatnot that I've been reading. So what you do is you close your eyes and you can use any I statement, preferably the ones that are familiar to you. So for me, it would be, I am a guy. I am alive. I was frustrated yesterday. I am happy today. I grew up in Chicago. I hear a jet. You're trying to go inside and see what part of this that we identify with, this body, right? Because you guys are watching me. If you don't know anything about non-duality, you're probably like, yeah, when you say I, you're talking about you. Okay, who am I though? Who is that? Right? Am I the body? Or am I the thing that receives the thoughts that translate into the words that I'm saying? And you might say, well, that's the brain. But we know that the brain doesn't create thoughts. This has already been discovered. So what's creating the thoughts? Why do we have bodies that we experience the world through? So that's how I do my other self-inquiry practice. I've also started some other stuff like Kriya Yoga last night. And so I'll be making some updates on that stuff in the future. But yeah, check out my other short. I guess this will be a long video, but check out my short on using your hands for self-inquiry. It's a quick one. And check out my dark room retreat video if you haven't seen that one. What happens to you on a dark room trip. And that's all I got for this one. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.